In exams, you'll often see a diagram of a cell and be asked to work out the magnification. So don't panic. All you need is this simple triangle. So what we see here in the triangle is the image size, the actual size, and the magnification. So what you can just do if you need to work out the magnification that we are going to do, you're going to put your finger over what you're going to solve for. So if I want to solve magnification, I'm going to put my finger over the M and then I can see it is image size divided by the actual size. So let's look at this question 1. A diagram of a cell measures 40 millimeters across. The actual size of a cell is 20 micrometers. Calculate the magnification. So the first step that we need to go and do is we see these units are not the same. We need to go convert it. Conversion is your friend. That is almost like every step that we are going to do. So don't fret, just know how to convert. Okay, so here we have our conversion chart. And we want to convert, you can put all your units maybe into micrometer or to a millimeter, as long as they are in the same unit. So let's say we want to put all our units into micrometer. So we need to convert this 40 millimeter into micrometer. So how do we do that? We see here, here's the one that we are going to look at. So we are going to times it by 1,000 to get micrometer. Okay, so we are going to convert the 40 millimeters times 1,000 will give us 40,000 micrometer. Okay, and we are going to use our little triangle. Remember, we can put our finger over this. So let me make maybe a shape. Let's use this shape. So this is now our finger that we are putting. So we see we're going to use the image divide by the actual size. So you can also write down our formula. If we use or remember our triangle to work out our magnification, this equals the image. Oops. The actual size. Okay. Now I'm going to substitute it now in. So if you read a diagram of a cell measures 40 millimeters across, this is now across, the actual size of the image is 20 micrometers. Okay, so the image size that we measured is now 40,000 more zero. Remember your units, millimeters, no, meters, micrometers, and the actual size was the 20. You can also highlight actual size 20 in a certain color if you want to remember that. Micrometers. Then we just divide. That's going to cancel out. That's going to cancel out. Or 10. Answer will be 2,000 times. Magnification or image was enlarged 2,000 times for us to actually see the cell, or the diagram is 2,000 times bigger than what the real cell actually is. Okay, so here we have our question, another question, question two. A mitochondrial image measures 30 millimeters, the actual size is 10 millimeters. What's the magnification? We use our little triangle where we can close our magnification, so we would see it is the image size divided by the actual size. But first, we need to see is all the units the same. We see it isn't the same, so we need to convert. So the previous question, we converted it all the units to micrometers. So let's do it in millimeters. So then what we are going to do, we're going to take this micrometers divided by 1,000. So it's going to be 10 micrometers. It would be 0.01 millimeters. Then we're going to use our formula, that is image size. We're going to work out magnification equals the image size divided by the actual size. Now we go and substitute it in. I'm going to use a highlighter tool. Let's use it maybe like dark purple. Okay, so for our image size, it says a mitochondrial image measures 30 millimeters. Okay, so we're going to put 30 millimeters into our image size. And then for our actual size, the actual size is 10 micrometers. And then we converted it into 0.1 millimeters so that it will be in the same units. Then we go and divide. Those units cancel out. So then our answer will be 3,000 times. So our image is 3,000 times enlarged. Okay, so let's recap what we should remember. First, we are going to write down the formula. Magnification equals image size divided by the actual size in that little triangle. Then we're going to check for our units. We're going to make sure both are in the same unit, if it is in millimeters or micrometers. And if it is not, we need to convert it if it is needed. Either we would divide if we're going to go from micrometers to millimeters, or we are going to times if we need to convert it from millimeters to micrometers. Then we substitute it into the formula to do the calculations. So please like, comment, what are you struggling with? What video do you want to see next? Or what question or equation do you want to see next? And then I also put like a little freebie in the chat. It's kind of like a planner if you want to get a little bit more organized for your exams. And then there is also different types of freebies if you want to check them out. Link would be in the comments. Have a nice day.